All right, I think we are recording. One thing I don't like about launching stuff with the command prompt like this is then you just have this like dead command prompt window that you just hide in the corner. Or I guess you could, I I do that, but then whenever I pull up all my command prompt windows that get cycled back, I have to cycle through those. So I just put them in the corner like that. There's got to be a better way to deal with that problem. Probably just launching the application through like the normal application tray or whatever, but I refuse to do it. All right, let's make some goals today. We're gonna put format script inside of call call Zuki. Then we're going to, we do have to refactor format script a little bit. Create GPT caller and then create GPT voice caller. Sick. Let's do it. Okay, that should work. Okay. Alright, so now we have a function that I can call with this selection as f, and then it pretty much just works the exact same way as normal. Or I can pass in an object manually when I call it. So that's nice. Okay. Then format script from functions. Format script import format script. Boom. Okay. It's actually a very inefficient way to do things. I think I need to completely refactor all this. But we're just going to get it working for right now. What's our object? obj ID. Sick. That should be fun. Okay, so that's the first part. Let's see what our call to that ChatGPT looks like. Call when. So returns the API output message. Alright, let's just call it, see what happens. Let's make a new object. $78. $46. Is that the same file? Call LLM 46. Hmm. And then this needs to be de-indented too. Ah, what's this? My OBS is still recording. Yeah, it looks like it is. A module named OpenAI. Okay, sick. Need to pip import Chat GPT API guide. Let's try that. Okay. Let's do a new user prompt. In World War II, the Japanese played a major role in Eastern Asia. This is a historical fact that has been widely ignored in Western education because of our strategic, military, and economic ties with the once great feudal empire. I don't know, with the island nation. Did you guys know that Naruto, with like the Fire Nation, all that is like really like this huge metaphor for Japanese imperialism, and actually a lot of Japanese media, like Godzilla, for example, is like laden with metaphors about what happens at World War II, and the clash between Japanese imperialism and Western military forces. Very interesting. How do the Japanese people feel about their heritage and the new cultural paths of their country? It's kind of a stupid question. Historically accurate. I don't know. Call now. Queue to resume. UDF. Tight. Okay. Let's go print our objects. Let's print 32. Make sure we're all Gucci bandana, baby. Alright, that looks good to me. Let's do select LLM call. 32. Throw it through ChatGPT. This should absolutely throw us an error. This is the first time I've done this one, so I'm excited. Okay, ChatGPT calling started. Oh, okay, it did throw us an error. Great, My account is not active. Oh no. Oh, that's what you get for using Mike's account. I'll take a little picture of it for Mike. Oh, a little photograph for our buddy Mike. I kind of don't want to troubleshoot that right now because, like, the first thing I'm gonna do is look at the API key and make sure, like, I didn't like leave off a letter at the end or something. So luckily, there's a lot of other stuff that we need to do today, so we can make sure that everything else works. There's definitely no shortage of other stuff to do. So I would really like if this one was able to get format script done in one fell swoop. That would be cool. Nice. Okay. So this should be a formatted script right here. Boy, it sure doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like format script ran at all. Huh. Maybe I forgot to save. That's crazy. Huh. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Suzuki. We'll do a print. Check 1. Mic check. Print. Check 2. And we will just I guess we'll do another user input. History of Angola. I really don't want to have like a bunch of like BS objects sitting around in my folder. I want to have like good objects that I can actually do stuff with. So, educational. Nice. I guess I should put maybe one more. We should see what's going on in format script. We'll say print format script started selection selection. Bah. Nice. Please enter a valid number. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so there's my checks. Hit check 1. And never really hit check 2. Okay. It's weird it didn't throw me an error. Where's please enter a valid number? Please enter. Where is it saying that? Where's that coming from? Please enter. Oh, that's where it's hitting the error. Okay. That's good. It should be saying that. So what kind of error is it throwing? Okay, so we got selection 33. And then it's printing out some sections. So where are my sections at? Okay, so these should be like, golly, this stuff's so hard to read. These should be an array. So I'm looking for brackets. See that looks good right there. That's array 1. That's my second. Okay, so we're in good shape. All right. I absolutely do not need to sort these based on select section number. I don't know why I thought I needed to do that. That might be the thing. The thang-a-lang. Invalid input. Fascinating. Again, we're getting an error. Okay. Is it hitting check 2? Okay, so it's printing sections. But it's not printing check 2? What? What? So is sections anywhere else in here? Do we have a print sections anywhere else in here? Okay, so this is what I'm seeing is this sections colon then this big array is line 70. But I should have another print on line 72. And then I don't see it. So what the fuck? What the fuck, guys? That's so weird. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. Let's do it again one more time. You never want to like solve a problem that doesn't exist. See, what? Now I see the check too. I don't know why it wasn't there before, but it's there now. Okay, so we are making it past that point. So where is it giving us? Yeah. Okay. So we're just gonna put checks every couple lines until we find which ones it's not hitting. Format script. All right, so we're seeing check 2 still. Sick. Sick. This must be it. Because we're supposed to find selected object data, and that is supposed to be UDF. And then now we're supposed to set that to a empty object. Dang, okay. Alright. That's gotta be it. So the question is, I guess, if the problem's with our if statement or the problem's with our thing. My guess is we're going to see check 1, but we're not going to see check 2, which means if that's the case, our problem is totally on line 88. Okay, we see neither. Is it neither or neither? Do you guys say neither or neither? Okay. So that means I was wrong. That means it's never... Okay. Why would it be called UDF? I think this is some sort of like old thing that, like, when I printed it out, it was showing that. So yeah, if you print like 33 here, it says UDF. It literally says as a string UDF. But I think it's only printing that because that's like how the compiler or the interpreter chooses to like think about it at that second. Oh, never mind. What? Maybe our problem's over here. What the fuck? Come on now. Oh, I love debugging. It's my favorite. It's my favorite thing, y'all. It truly is. Okay, I guess it's never making it past this line. Christ almighty. This is how science works. You just make a bunch of hypotheses and like 90% of them are wrong. There we go. Check 1. There we go. Then check 2 never passes. So now we know our problemo is a key. Alright, let's do for section in sections. Script array equals empty array. Script array dot append section. I don't actually write Python, by the way. I don't know how to write Python. So it's like, I'll just like write pseudocode and then hope that it works. Oh, did that work? Shut up. If that worked, that's gonna be crazy. Nice. Alright, we still have this like not actually working correctly, but or the narrate like the API kind of isn't doing what I want it to do, but it's kind of good enough for right now. It's doing all the things I need it to do for it to not completely break my program. Okay, sick. Then let's generate a voice off of it. I think the voice stuff. Sheesh. I think I just have to pip install re. No, I don't have to pip install re. Cause oh wait, which function is that actually supposed to be in? Gen voice. So it doesn't look like I ever imported it in, which was it line 70? Sick. Import re. Let's try it again, baby. Gen voice 33 1. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that looks good. That looks good, baby. CD voice files, CD 33. See, it makes two versions off the ripperoo, which I don't like. So I think there should be nothing in one. Sick. Okay, there is. I should see a bunch of files in two. I kind of don't care. Again, it's like one of those things that like doesn't break it, but it's like not optimal, I guess.
Voice, did you know that Angola was first settled by San hunter-gatherer societies before the arrival of Portuguese colonists? Let's delve into the captivating history of this African nation. Voice, how did Angola transition from being ruled by Bantu states to becoming a Portuguese?
Sick. Okay. Now let's troubleshoot stuff that I haven't actually troubleshooted before. Oh man, I don't even want to run this. Alright, so the next part here. I won't even bother you guys with it. so this Gen Visuals, this is completely untested, and it contains 3 things that are untested. And I just know I'm gonna get destroyed. Okay, 75 in Gen Visuals. And kind of get rid of some of these. KPY Gen Viz. Okay, 75, baby. Okay, video directory. Video dir. Video dir. Okay, so we got video files, that's correct. Then we got user input, which I remember writing that actually. Nope. Hold on, we're over here. User input. Then video version. Then voice compatibility. Voice version compatibility. Okay, so one of these things is not like the others. One of these things is an integer. Is user input an integer? Is video version an integer? That's my guess. Okay. Video version has to be an integer. Okay. Sick. Oh. Okay, so 77, saying there is no such thing. Okay. All right. Well, I know that Gen Voice does that thing correctly. So I can just copy part of that code. Okay, so I can use that to make directories. What kind of file am I actually making here? I'm making a text file. So that's going to be kind of like my little counter. So that's actually going to be really similar to what's in user input, I think, or user prompt. No, it's not. So I think it's more similar to generate voice. If I generate a voice, it's going to have a version, right? There's going to be a version file. Version file. I do remember there's actually an error with this part. What the heck? CD voice files ls cd33 cat version. Okay, so there is a file inside of there. And how exactly am I writing that file? That's version file. Okay. So here I'm using see this doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Like, why is it writing 2? So I'm about to copy some code that doesn't even like work the right way. Okay. That's what it should look like. That looks good to me. Does that look good to you? That looks good to me, man. Okay. 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 I'm just gonna print. We're just gonna print voice version compatibility. Look, there's different spellings. Oh no. If there's different spellings, you know you're fucked. Compatibility. 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 Okay, well. If it's in a comment, that don't really bother me. Voice version. Okay. Okay, looks good. So run it back. Run it back, baby. Six 33 2. Yeah, I probably did. Jeez. Voice version compatibility. Voice version compatibility. Oh man, I love calling my variables something that's one letter different. Yeah, I did mean that. Sick. Thank you. Thank you, Todd Howard. That's something I've been doing since I played Fallout New Vegas. Is just blaming Todd Howard for things that, like everything. Like it was like the joke back in the day, to say thanks Obama for like random stuff in like 2014, and it's still funny. You can still say thanks Obama. All right. 33.5. Do I actually make that folder? CD video files 33. Is there a folder called 5? No, I never actually make that folder. Nice. So I need to do oas.make dir. I think that's it. I'm just raw dogging this code right here. Here. Sick. Let's try that. One thing I love about Python is there's like actually not a lot of that. Like when I learned to do Java, it was like this eternal hell of finding the semicolon that does not exist. Ooh. Ooh, that looked good. See a lot of like the file does not exist. Cannot access local variable URL when it's not associated with a file. Okay. So I have a video plan array. All right. Let's walk through this. This is looking good, man. Okay, so we're definitely getting here. That works. And then I should see voice dir. Okay. Then for MP3 file in voice dir, if it ends with MP3. Okay. Then I have my length in seconds. Nice. Video length array. Okay, so we're good there. Then I have a video path. Okay. So we're good until the last two paragraphs. Isn't that nice? Let's do some. So this is actually the hard part here, because these contain whole other things. Calling narrator. Let's do some checks here. See what's getting triggered and what's not. Print. Downloading stock. And then print. Cutting stock. Okay, so the first one he's going to run into should be a narrator. So this first one, depreciated pixel format used. Sick. So I should actually be able to look at this, and that's going to be a static image of my narrator. That looks good. UDF location. Okay, so I have some sort of problem with the pathing and download stock. I think if I go to my video file folder, I'm going to see my narrator video. And I would like it to be 11 seconds long. Isn't that beautiful? Look at him. What a handsome fella. What a good looking handsome fella. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom. Is there a way to pause my recording? I can pause it, yes. Alright, we back, baby. Alright, so before I move on from our handsome narrator fella, I do want to check and see, number one, is he the correct, is the video file the correct resolution? Actually, number one, is the video file the correct length? Because that should be really easy. And then number two, is the video file the correct resolution? And I'm sure all of that information is directly in front of me right now. I just don't really know how to use FFmpeg. That looks like a resolution to me. 426 by 240. 25 FPS. I think I can mutagen. I think I can go into IPython and use mutagen. Whoa, what did I just do? MP3. Here, let's try this. Import mutagen. Print int audio. No. 6 info length. Let's try that. No. Okay, it's 0.mp4. Got it. Import mutagen, print I don't really need it as an int, I guess. 0.mp4 info length. Okay, let's do this. Audio equals mp3 0.mp4. Okay. mp3 path equals os path join Can I just say, like, is this allowed? And just do that. Import OS. Back. Oh, this will be so easy. It's always so easy. Great. Can I just write the whole path here? Oh my gosh, it's like home, Carlos, development, acceptable, video. Oh my god. Video files. Christ almighty, come on now. How to find the length of an MP3 in Ubuntu. Let's try that. Soxy. Do we have Soxy? No. MP3 info, does that exist? MP3 info. P0.mp4. MP3 info does not exist. FF probe, baby. Let's get it. Okay. FF. Oh, goodness. Come on now. No, I got FF probe on here. $11 seconds exactly. Love it. Hey, buddy.
Yo, what's going on?
Not much.
You're saying...
Okay, that was my buddy who gave me the API key, and he doesn't know what's going on, so that's okay. So we do have the length of the video of the fake narrator, and it is what we want it to be, so that's great news. Now we really want to know the resolution, and before I figure out the resolution, I really want to know what the resolution is supposed to be. So 426 by 240. See, I remember seeing that, actually. I remember seeing that up there. So it's got to be 426 by 240. Okay, so I think our fake narrator is in good shape. Now we need to look at our download stock footage thang-a-lang. Alright, so should have... Alright, so this looks like it's actually working correctly. And then this is gonna say downloading stock. And let's look at the arguments for passing it. So I need a keyword, a resolution, and a location to save it. A resolution, we got it there. Keyword is plan item. Okay. That looks pretty good. So I should be starting download stock, and then I should be seeing those three things. So let's Python 3 main. Excuse me, sorry. 3 version 2. Okay, so we see keyword, curious expression, resolution, UDF, location, boom. The file does not exist. Interesting. The file does not exist. The limit does not exist. So it looks like this URL variable, file does not exist. Okay, I gotta read this. Why would I need to check and see if the file path exists? I don't even know if that's necessary. Okay, so I call search videos. and then I parse results. So search results equals response.json videos. Okay. Parse results, search results. All right, so if I go to parse results, parsed results equals ba-bang. All right, so there's this parsed results array, which I think is supposed to be more global. What am I doing with this stupid file path stuff? Right. Okay, I got it. So we're creating this video list. Some sort of video list file, but I don't know if I'm keyword.json. Okay, so file path is totally different. We got base path and then we got file path. Okay. So if my file path doesn't exist, I search videos. If it does exist, I read and then I get my video list. If video list exists, I get a list of URLs. That's wild. What the fuck? Alright. What the F am I doing here? Dog, I don't know if any of that is necessary. I see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep track of all the videos that I've already downloaded. But kind of just don't even want to do it like that. Dude, I'm just gonna nuke this section. Search videos. That's it. I got this URL Excuse me. Okay, so I do search videos, and then I do parse videos, and then best file. Let's make parsed results global. Man, dude, this is so suboptimal. This is total, like, I really just want to get this working, and then I will be willing to completely break it and rebuild it. But, URL equals parsed results 0. All right. Print, let's do a check here. Check 1, and then print URL equals URL. Let's try that, baby. Let's get that. Boom. Blocka. Bang. Doof. Oh, that's looking good. Sir, we might have let's look for some errors. Anything? Okay. So we have a little problem with cut stock, and the problem is that I don't have MP4 at the end of the file path. Okay. Let's go fix cut stock in a second, but I do want to just check out these video files, make sure. I should actually have the correct number of video files. Oh. Beautiful. Nice. I think I can take format script out now that that's like part of the thing. And blood sugar's dropping, dude. I'm like losing my train of thought. Cut stock. So I should see cutting stock file path, and then I should see file path does not exist. Right. Cutting stock does not exist. Sick. So now all I have to do is file path equals file path plus .mp4. Error applying option duration to filter loop option not found. Error initiating complex filter. Okay. So some sort of problem with the filters. Okay. Check it out, baby. Let's see what length everything should be. There's a chance that it was able to cut everything correctly anyway. So we should see 25 as the second video length. 25 should be the second video length. Let's just play these videos, see what we have. Cool. He's handsome. Play 1. Dang, look at that kid. He's rocking it. Should be able to just look at the video length. I want this to go to 25, baby. Get me to 25, then stop. Crap. You did not get me to 25. Ah. Okay. I think it's the looping that it's having a problem with. Because there's two things that cut stock does. It cuts things that are too long, and then it loops things that are it loops things that are not long enough. And I know that like the fade or the filter or whatever is involved in that. I don't really think they need to have like such a long video, like a 30-second video. I think maybe instead of doing that, I download multiple videos. I'm kind of cooked today though, so I might not do that right at this millisecond. Let's find one that's short and see if narrator's 11, curious expressions 25, narrator's 31, revolutionary spirits 38, narrator's 8, hopeful is 34, and the narrator is 9. They're all really long. Okay. Well, I'm pretty happy with what we're doing for right now. I think I might break for lunch. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope some of this was interesting to you. And probably going to do some homework the rest of the day. I'm freaking cooked over here, baby. It's like, I only get so much. It's like a limited amount of executive function. Yeah, I'm kind of like ADHD. And one of my big things I struggle with, I feel like, is this thing that is executive function. That is like the ability to like make new decisions. I like only have a limited amount at any given time. It's like mana. It's like a video game mana bar. Like, okay, I can make this many decisions, and then I start like not wanting to make decisions, like just wanting to run on autopilot. But got some good stuff done today. You know, it's all about incremental, steady progress every day. And I also didn't use ChatGPT for anything because this one guy was grilling me after my last video for using ChatGPT because I used it to ask which like library or what way I was supposed to import a certain library. I ended up even not even using its suggestion, but you know I looked on like Stack Overflow. I like checked it out. And then I actually did use it to write a regex expression, because fuck writing a regex expression. That shit sucks. Like, why would you do it yourself when you can just, thank you, baby. When you can just kind of automate it. And it's like, I don't know, it reminds me of like middle school where they were teaching us like more advanced arithmetic, like multiplying and dividing large numbers, and they said you're not always going to have a calculator. And yeah, actually it does turn out we will always have a calculator, and it's good to know how to do long division. Like, you need to learn long division at some point and do it like at least once, right? Or at least, you know, how many times to get it right. But there's no reason to do long division when you're, you know, doing pre-cal, calculus, differential equations. Like, don't do that, you know? And that's my thought is, you know, whatever I can use as a force multiplier or a time multiplier, I'm going to take it off this infinite mirror. But whatever I can do to, like, be a time multiplier, as long as it doesn't, like, hurt me, is fine. And this guy was talking about, like, you know, your progress as a developer. And I'm like, bro, I'm not a developer. That's the thing, is I'm not a developer. I'm an English teacher. And I am a cybersecurity person. That is the thing I'm actually trying to get better at. Is I take a course through Arizona State University studying cybersecurity, but I don't actually want to be better at developing. I just want to develop, which it sounds ridiculous. It sounds really stupid when I say it out loud, and it really makes me sound like really short-sighted. But it's like, I just want to do this project. I don't want to like set myself up for success so I can like complete some unknown, non-existent task in the future. Like, dude, I'm 30 years old. I'm not in this place in my life where I am positioning myself for the future, at least in this like one thing in my life. I just want to execute this task. I just want to build this app, make it right. And I care what best practice is when it comes to writing code, but I don't give a flying fuck what best practice is when it comes to like developing myself as a developer, because I'm not a developer. I am not a developer. I will never be a developer. And I don't particularly want to be a developer. I don't. I tried doing it before, and it didn't seem like a very like interesting field to me. And of course, that'll all change if someone comes and says, "Hey, here's 100 grand a year, develop." Like, yeah, now I want to be a developer, but I'll still fucking use ChatGPT to write my regex expression. So fuck you, guy. Anyway, don't fuck you. You guys are cool. Thank you for watching if you are watching. Peace.